Hey guys, today is another segment of Tuesday Tips with Rochelle. Anyways, so today's question has to do with investing, not so much buying a house or selling your house as a retail client. A lot of times Walt and I get asked, oh, that's so cool, did y'all flip houses? Like, how did y'all get into that? We first off invested a lot in continuing ed. We joined a group, we networked like crazy, and shadowed a lot of amazing people that had been doing this a lot longer than us. But if you have a full-time job and you still want to get into investing, I'm going to give you the down low on exactly how you can get in, what strategy might be best for you in this market, and how you can spend as little time and money on investing as possible but still see returns. So the strategies to focus on, or the main strategies in real estate investing, are flipping, okay? Also your buy and hold. So those are going to be like your rental properties. Also wholesaling, which is if you find a house maybe that's off market or on MLS really that's priced really, really, really low, and you think that you can mark it up just a tad and still sell it to somebody, you get the difference, right? So if I picked it up for $140, but on the market I know it'll sell for $150, and I find an in buyer and I can assign my place in that contract to them, then I get $10,000 made in one day. That's wholesaling. Okay, and then owner finance strategy. So basically you take over the mortgage or you take over the existing note, and then you find somebody to come in and basically they own that house. It's a wraparound mortgage, and no, it is not illegal. A lot of people, especially at title companies, say wraps are illegal. No, sub 2 or owner finance is not illegal, okay? Do it right. Make sure that you have a lawyer or an attorney, obviously, at a title company that knows what the heck they're doing, and make sure that you have all the contracts that you need in place. But it's totally doable. Walt and I actually only have one of those right now because it is a little bit more complicated, and I get flips. I don't get sub 2s as much, but it is an option. It's really popular actually when people are about to foreclose and they see no other way out than to just assign their place on their mortgage to somebody else and let them take it over. So the market's not that bad right now. You don't see as many sub 2s. As soon as the market turns and we see more foreclosures, be ready because there are going to be sub 2 deals absolutely everywhere. Flips. The important thing about flips is you just need to find something where there's a value add play. And by that I mean you need to take something where you know that you can add value and then increase the amount of money that you'll get for it. So like Walt and I buy things for basically 78 cents on the dollar. So at 78%, that's what we have to, the purchase price of the home plus the rehab. We want it to be at 78% of market value, so that way then once we sell it, we have that markup that we can put it at market and then get the difference in our pockets. So we've covered flips. Buy and holds are a little bit harder in this market just because sellers know that they can ask crazy amounts of money for their homes even when they're in less than perfect condition, and people are paying them in many instances. And so really your buy and holds, it's just like stocks, right? You buy low, sell high. So if everybody's selling high right now, it's a little bit harder to buy low. That doesn't mean it can't be done. It definitely can be done, but most of your deals are going to be off-market deals. So if you think, oh, this is pretty cool, but you don't have the time to really network, do the continuing ed, do all that kind of stuff, but you do have good credit and you have some access to liquid cash, you might want to consider passive investing. And so what that means is finding somebody who is doing this out in the marketplace, and this is their full-time gig, knows what they're doing, has experience, and is going to pay you a higher interest rate. So anywhere from 8 to 12%, I would say, is industry standard right now on your money year over year. So that's APR, right? So if you only have your money out on the street for 2 months, you're not going to get an 8% annualized return on a 2-month investment. But anyways, they'll give you your money back and that money. And so you're saying the money that you earn, the interest. So I know you're asking, so how do I make sure that I'm protected? Make sure that you have the first lien position and that your investment is collateralized. And by that, what I mean is if something goes south and the investor, for whatever reason, can no longer fulfill his obligations, rehab the house, do whatever, make sure that that collateral goes back to you, that you gain possession of that house or that commercial property or whatever it is. So that way then you can turn around and sell it and recoup your loss or get a lot of that money back that you gave. So investing, and especially being a passive investor, is not as risky as a lot of people think. If y'all have any more specific questions, please feel free to PM me on here, shoot me a text, email me. It's Rochelle at CRESTproperties.net, and I'm always happy to help. Thanks, guys. Bye.